Hey guys, what's up? How ya doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about Chainsaw Man, which is on the final episode, episode 12. So, if anything else, let's just get this started. We had to it that Aki is pretty much at the last of his ends meet, getting his life choked out of the ghost devil, However, when he imagines or thinks back of a nostalgic moment, or I guess his life flashing before his eyes with Himeno, we have to it that eventually he gets stopped being choked on, and the ghost devil gives him a cigarette as a, I guess, memento of Himeno, saying easy revenge. We have to it. Aki remembers about the ghost devil's weakness. It is blind, and the only way how it could see you or sense you if you have fear. We have to it eventually that Aki takes advantage of this weakness and kills the ghost devil, leaving it to be damned or rest in peace now, knowing that it's over. We had to it. Aki stares at what's the girl's name? Sawatari, or I don't care who that chick's name is, but Kobani has her as a knife at her throat, but Aki tells her, Don't kill her. And we have to it. Aki is surprised to see Kobeni still around and asks Kobeni, why did you still decide to stick around the public safety group? And Kobeni's like, because a bonus is coming up? I'm thinking in my mind, oh my gosh, what funny stuff. We have to it. Power and Denji take separate ways from now, where Power ends up taking on a group of zombies, which Denji decides to leave her be and decides to go after the sword katana devil, And we have to it that they exchange a couple words here and there, and then we have to it eventually Denji and the sword katana devil will later on clash with each other after exchanging a couple words, which honestly is not that really important, all things considered, because the katana sword devil is the grandson of his grandfather Yakuza, yada yada yada. I don't care, because honestly to be honest with you, when I see the katana sword devil, he has a very cool design, man. I mean, it sucks that he has to be an enemy, but that aside, we have to it that Denji and the katana sword devil clash against each other, and I thought the fight scene was nicely done. I wish the scene was actually extended a bit, because it felt a little too short. Not trying to be nitpicky, but you get the idea. However, when it comes to the katana sword devil and Denji himself, pretty much Denji is outmatched and outskilled. That much is obvious. However, Denji would use his brain for once and decides to make it look like he was going to cut him up with his chainsaw head after losing both of his arms. However, he actually split the katana devil user in half with this chainsaw leg, which I thought it was very, very smart. I'm like, wow, dude. Now that's what I call a way to use your brain instead of being stupid and attacking like a wild dog or wild animal, Like I said, the katana sword devil gets split in half by Denji's chainsaw leg, which I thought he was dead. However, I guess he's not dead, because he's like Denji, who reattached himself, but he's stuck in a situation where he can't seem to escape. And we have to a Denji and Aki decides to okay, let's kick this guy's family jewels to oblivion. Whoever makes him wail and scream the most will get his family jewels. I'm thinking in my mind, oh man, talk about a sweet way of getting revenge for killing Himeno. Not to mention singing a song and doing a revenge requiem for our girl Himeno, which we all know she died tremendously. And we have to it that they literally tormented him, that much for sure. As for Sawatari, the one that is captured by Kobeni, she apparently committed the act of taking her own life away due to the fact of her being a contracted to the gun devil, because if you're gonna be interrogated, you better make sure your own life is killed, or you better commit suicide or something, because you're not supposed to give any information away since you're teaming up with me or have a partnership with me, that kind of thing. Eventually, we have to it that Chainsaw Man ends up with the post-credit scene where Denji, Power, and Aki end up celebrating tremendously by eating a lot of good food, drinking beer, and they all end up having a time of their life for a successful mission. As for Aki, he looks at the cigarette that he was given by the Ghost Devil, Easy Revenge, and he decides to like smoke it as a, saying goodbye, Himeno. It's been a while. Now I can move on, kind of thing, I guess. However you want to symbolize it. Eventually, we get to see a dream sequence with Denji having to go through some kind of door, but Pochita says, hey, don't enter that doorway, And we see to it that we get to see an ending scene where we might have heard Makima's voice say Denji, if you had to choose what kind of mice you want to be, or a mouse, a country mouse, or city mouse, which one would you prefer? And the episode ends off there. So forth. The way how it ended, it looks like to me it's not the end, obviously. Although I'm afraid it may not come out that simple for another season to come because how am I supposed to explain it? Maybe they might have almost caught up, or they may need more time to a lot of time to actually get maybe another season ready to be worked on, animated, colors. You guys get the point. I mean, you get the idea. But yeah. Anyways, this final episode was actually pretty cool. Nice action-packed scene with the Chainsaw Man and Katana Sword Devil. I hope to see more of that Katana Sword Devil because I like his design and he's pretty cool with just blades, and able to beat Denji, but he underestimated of how much Denji would have improved to a point that he was tricked, And I guess he's like Denji, even though he got split in half and he was supposed to die or something, which I thought it would be a waste, he somehow got reattached himself just like Denji. You guys get the point. Anyways, yeah, I thought it was a pretty cool scene, pretty cool action-packed scene. And, yeah. Anyways, throughout the season of Chainsaw Man, or the series of Chainsaw Man, I thought it was pretty nice and cool. I mean, action-packed, gory. I think that's what makes it stand out. In terms of going after a certain objective right now is the Gun Devil. He pretty much is that biggest target right now for the time being. Although we only heard about how strong he is due to the fact of Aki's parents being killed, and so forth. But other than that, I guess hopefully we'll have to find out what he's capable of eventually. But I'm afraid, like I said, and repeating myself, that another season may not come about for a while, considering how much work they put into this one, But we'll have to see. I mean, it could come out maybe as a surprise in 2024, or maybe get news updates about around 2023. So we'll see how it goes. So until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Fazito. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time. All right. Peace out. Bye bye. Toot toot.